Bob, answer one question for me, right? Is a
Sure.
circle two-dimensional or three-dimensional?
Excuse me?
Is a circle two-dimensional or three-dimensional?
A circle is a section of a sphere.
What the hell did you just say?
A circle is a section of a sphere.
Is a circle two-dimensional?
A circle is just simply... I'm not here to define geometric terms for you.
Yeah, because you don't know them, because you're a fucking idiot.
Wow.
Ryan, I'm not here to define geometric terms for you.
You're a
I think
fucking
we all know
idiot.
what a circle
Yeah,
is.
that's right. You don't know
Please,
geometry at all.
Is a circle a two-dimensional or a three-dimensional object?
You can have circles on both.
What? Are you high right now?
You can have circles on both.
Oh, yeah.
You can have circles on both. A circle is a section of a sphere. You can have circles on both.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Ba 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 Baruni.
Ba 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 Baruni.
Ba Baruni. You are so loony. Baba Rooney. You got me laughing and a rolling, smirking and a scoffing. Baba Rooney, ba 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 Rooney.
You are so dumb. Damn.
June 2018.
I'm asking you, Bob the Science Guy, what are the three critical, crucial parts of a scientific experiment? Every single one. What are they?
Well, let's see.
Go ahead, Google real fast.
If I were to pick three, I would probably say the null hypothesis and testing for the null hypothesis.
The null hypothesis is not part of the experiment. You'd fail fifth grade general science, sir.
Hold on a second.
Okay, that's fine. I fail.
Hold on a second. Sorry.
Not a problem.
The question,
I can live with that.
Bob, what are the three constituent parts of the experiment that comes after the hypothesis? It is your hypothesis test. So not the null hypothesis, but in the testing of the hypothesis, otherwise known as the experiment, what are the three main constituent parts of an experiment, Bob? Not the null.
Well,
that's wrong.
Let's see. Your independent variable, your dependent variable, and I don't know what you would consider the third one.
Controlled variables, Bob. Those are the variables that are held constant so as to not influence the interaction between the independent and dependent variable.
Works for me.
It works for you now. You are a professed scientist that didn't know the three constituent parts of an experiment. It's like a butcher that doesn't know ribeyes come from cows, sir.
Stupid.
Thank you very much.
Whatever you
Have a nice day.
He just expressed them. He said what you said. Just because he didn't know what you were looking for.
What? Just because he didn't know the answer, Kosho? He's declaring himself as the science guy, and yet when asked a direct question about what an experiment is, he didn't know. But you think just because he doesn't know, that's an excuse, you stupid idiot.
No, I know for a
it
fact
demonstrates admirably that Bob the science guy is actually Bob the fraud guy, because he hasn't got the vaguest clue what science is. Otherwise, he'd have known that answer off the top of his head. He didn't. Demonstratively.
Nathan, you don't know the definition of scientific method, and you can't use it.
No, don't project what just happened here, Bob. You were asked a very specific question about what science is, and you failed to answer it. You're now being defended by Kosho. Apparently not knowing is okay.
Bob.
You don't even understand the scientific
You're
method.
a fraud spin
Sorry,
doctor.
I'll say it again, Bob. Demonstrably so. You do not know what an experiment is. That was what was just demonstrated by John. That's what's just happened. So you now declaring that I don't know what science is isn't what's just been demonstrated.
I think that was a
then tell me,
fantastic
what's the
question.
independent and the dependent variable in seismology? The science of seismology.
What?
How about astronomy?
Astronomy is not
How about
science.
genetics?
That's a field of research.
Astronomy is not science.
Not directly
Sorry,
involved
Owen,
in
hold on a
scientific
second. I want to hold him
science.
to account on that.
Okay, how about
Sorry, hold on a
seismology?
second, Bob. Did you just say the science of astronomy?
Yes.
Seismology is what you
Oh,
said.
right. So we've just
And I
gone
said
through. Hold on, Bob.
seismology,
Bob,
and
Bob,
I'm
it's
adding
okay, Bob.
genetics
Bob,
to it
Bob,
as well.
Bob. No need to rumpus me. So the science of astrology. We've just
Rumpus.
established.
I got another bingo card.
It's okay, Bob. You don't need to rumpus me, Bob. So
I got a third bingo card.
Yeah, all right, Bob.
Stay
It's
perspective,
okay. This is
Nathan.
your only tactic. Do you know what's coming? Do you know the pummeling
Stay
that you're about to
perspective,
get?
Nathan.
So we're talking about astronomy, and you're saying it's
Yeah.
science.
I'm on.
So, Bob, given that we've just established what a hypothesis and an experiment is, and that the experiment has an independent and dependent variable, according to you, I'd like to know what the independent variable is when the science of astronomy is being done, please. You tell me.
How about the path of a comet?
What?
Sorry, do you know what an independent variable is?
Yeah, it's the one that you
What-
vary.
Tell me. It's the one you vary? What, as the researcher?
The one that's varied, yes.
So a comet, would that fall into that category?
Yes.
Oh, you vary
can
and
vary-
manipulate.
you
You
can vary
vary
the
and
path of a
manipulate
comet?
comets, do
It's been
you?
explained
here's
so
where
many
you-
So,
times.
Kosho, there's no need to come to his defense again, Kosho. Yes, your teammate is about to be raped. That's correct. You can try and hold us off him, but we are going to pummel Bob, the pseudoscience guy, with his current assertion that meteors are an independent variable and can be varied and manipulated by a researcher. Is that your assertion, Bob?
No.
It is your assertion. You're just doubling back because it's wrong.
No.
So I'll ask again.
They're
If it's
independent
not,
variables.
no
They don't
problem.
have to be
No problem.
physically-
It's not. No problem.
Nathan?
It's no problem. It's not.
Are you going to let me finish? or
Yeah,
not,
no.
Nathan?
I'm going to ask again because you gave the wrong answer, Bob. So it's not the independent variable of meteors. So I'll ask again. What is the independent variable when you're
Meteors
doing
and
the
comets.
science? Oh, he's talking again of astronomy, not meteors. You
Meteors
just
and
said that
variables.
isn't.
Meteors and comets would be great ones.
Oh, we've just established that they're not independent variables because they're not variable by the researcher. We just established that, Bob, you circle-jerking retard. It seems you can't keep up with the conversation. So no, I'd like you to tell me the independent variable that these astrophysicists are varying and manipulating to cause the effect of the of the phenomena that they are observing.
You're misapplying the definition, Nathan.
No, you just told us what is required in an experiment. You told us, Bob. Okay?
You need to have an independent and a dependent variable.
Excellent. So I'll ask again. In the astrophysicist's realm of science, what is their independent variable that they're varying and manipulating to cause the effect of the phenomena that they're observing?
I've already answered that, Nathan.
Yeah, you said comets. Now I'm going to declare that you're a complete fucking idiot. Because comets
He
are
said
not
path of a
varied and
comet.
manipulated by researchers, are they, Bob? So that makes you a fucktard.
It's enough to know this.
Oh, Kosho's here again. Hey, Kosho. Hey, Kosho. Is it nice watching him getting battered? Do you need to defend him? Pull us off him? While we point out just how big a fucktard he is? Yeah, comets
said this
aren't a
to you so many
variable
times.
that you can
So
vary and manipulate,
Nathan,
Bob.
you're misapplying
I would
the
expect
definition.
you to know that, given that you just declared what an independent variable
Are you
is.
just going to continue to ramble on, Nathan?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
point out what a complete fucktard you are. You complete and utter retard. You
right,
haven't got
I'm
a
ready.
variable that you can vary and
When
manipulate
you're done,
to cause the phenomena of the stars, but you can rumpus me and project onto me, can't you, Bob? You complete fucktard. So comets aren't an independent variable. I'll ask again in that case. What are the independent variables being used in the pseudoscience of astrophysicists' realm of science?
Hello, Bob.
He's already answered the question.
Not you,
And
Kosho.
You know the
Again,
answer as well.
Kosho. Yeah, your
right, I'm back.
teammate is getting a pasting. That doesn't mean you need to come to his rescue. Doesn't mean you need to virtue signal. It just means you need to shut the fuck up and watch Bob the scientist get his ass handed to him by me.
That's
Nathan?
not me, man.
Hey, theater major.
Oh, right, now it's ad hominem time. Well done with the ad hominem. I'd like the independent variable used by astrophysicists.
What's in that hominem about calling you a theater major? Are you not a theater major?
Sorry, what relevance does this have to the independent variable used by a pseudoscientist?
You said it was
called
an ad
astrophysicist?
hominem attack. Are you saying I'm attacking theater majors?
It's
Yeah,
got no.
it is an ad
Or was it
hominem
a
attack
proper-
because you're attacking his person rather than the argument. By
I'm
definition,
not attacking Nathan.
that is an ad
I just
hominem.
addressed him by his degree. Are you not a theater major, Nathan?
Yeah, I'll say it again.
No.
It's just been illustrated twice by both me and John. This does not address the question. It attacks me, the man. Ad hominem, at the man. So your address to me being a theatre major does not address the actual issue and instead addresses me, the man. Ad hominem.
I was trying to get the man's attention.
Man.
Speak now?
So again, Bob the fallacy guy has used a fallacy. I've pointed it out and you've denied it, claiming it's not a fallacy because all you have is denial and fallacy.
May I speak?
I'll ask again because you've distracted away from the point with an ad hominem. So, what's the independent variable being used by pseudoscience astrophysicists?
I don't know what pseudoscience astrophysicists do, but
That's what they are. They're pseudoscientists. Because unless you can give me an independent variable as declared by you needed in an experiment, then they're not doing science.
How do you say that?
Because if I've just explained it, literally, what was it, 4 seconds ago? Literally, it was 4 seconds ago.
Okay, who defines that the experimenter must personally, by hand, vary something, or does the experimenter just simply need to have something that they vary?
Let me answer that. Let me answer
Okay,
that.
so
Let me answer
you're
that,
saying-
Bob. Let me answer. That would be you. You were the one who
you're
answered that
saying-
question by declaring that you should have a variable. So yeah, that would be you that defined that, Bob. You stupid idiot. I mean, this is very amusing, Bob, but you are quite literally a fucktard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're quite
You're
amusing.
a
Now,
doctor?
I'm going to pin you down on this, Nathan. Are you telling me
Unbelievable.
that unless the examiner personally and physically manipulates something, they can't manipulate it?
Yes, an independent variable must be capable of being varied and manipulated by the researcher. It also is your presumed cause of the effect. It also must be real. So things like they don't count. Things like gravity, they don't count. It must be something real and capable of being varied and manipulated by you, the researcher.
I'm back, bitches! And we're off. As usual, if you'd like to support this channel, there are PayPal and Patreon links in the info box below. And we already got Super Chat, Super Fluid, Super Mullet from Grisp. What's up, Grisp? A little Super Mullet to get the show started. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah. About to go nuclear. Oh, I was in 24/7 the other night, and somebody came in. They were talking about thermodynamics, and they said the second law of thermonuclear dynamics. Everyone fell out, man. The whole room fell out. You should have been there. You missed it. Wonder if somebody clipped that. I don't know. We'll have to search that one out. Super Crispy. What's going on out there, guys? Happy Thursday. I told you to keep a weathered eye and weathered ear out. Now, what I was going to do is I was going to finish up, Josh and Nancy, but there was nothing left. All they did was go through their final comments. There was nothing there, so I decided to put that one in, not even in the hopper. That's file 13. It's over. Who was that? Whoever was on there, that was Ace. Yeah, it was the second law of thermonuclear dynamics. Yeah, you had to be there. Yeah. All right, let's get my act together here. I got so much stuff going on. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let's get that going. Damn, it goes away every single time. All right. This admin, I need a secretary. Betty! Where are you, girl? I don't think it'll work anyway because it's got to be coordinated. We got to have so many production meetings. I can't handle this. I'm going to trudge my way through, though. Yeah, I thought I'd bring that back from the past. That was an oldie when Bob the Pseudoscience Fallacy guy, that's where we named him, right? It was I think it was the summer of 2018, that video, or he jumped on Nathan's show, somewhere in that vicinity. But yeah, that was a good video. There's a ton of them. There's a ton of them back there on Nathan's shows. Were these idiot globetards that been exposed more times than Mae West? That's why they never come back on the show, because back in the day they were compromised. So all you got to do is, it's going to take a while. You just got to flick through the old videos. You got to start on about number 300, FED 300. That's, I know, it's a long ways back, and you just have to skip through to find all the numpties. They're there. There's a whole host of them in there. All the famous ones, too, that walk around like they're all that in a bag of chips. Well, their chips got stolen, and so did their wigs back in the day. But they decide to come out and pretend to clown around. We got a new one today. Yeah. We got a new one. Planet Peckerhead's out here. So we're going to delve into him, and ironically, he interviews Bob, the Pseudoscience Fallacy guy. He couldn't have picked anybody dumber, but that's what they do. So I'm going to have to give it a treatment. It's what I do. Let me get my act together here, folks. It's the first round of my new implementation strategy. Usually when that happens, I bone myself. This is the first time I'm trying this live, so we'll see how it goes. As soon as I hit that, though, it's going to disappear. I'm going to have to start all over again. I'm going to have to fix that. Okay. I'm going to have to troubleshoot this live. This might be painful. But you guys don't have anything to do, right? You don't have anything else to do. Except sit here and enjoy the feast time, the happenings. All right. All right, what's going on out there? Don't go anywhere, guys. I'll get my act together here in a few seconds. We'll get right into this. I hit this, though. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. All right. That going. Get that. Oh. You guys behave yourselves out there. I can't look out there now. Another screen. That's pretty good space here. Top. I got a roll top desk. I got 2 screens. Hey, what the hell is going on with that? Did my QE intro video start playing? See, that's what I'm talking about. Sorry about that, guys. Look back. I'm just... Shut up! Flatsy! Shut up! Damn. I flicked on over. I hit the wrong damn button. Talking through it. All right, where'd you go? All right, there you are. All righty then. We got that going. Oh, it's going to go away again when I flick over. Okay, hold on, folks. I'll get it. It just takes practice. Be patient. Right. Now we're cooking with grease. Yeah. No. Take my word for it. All right. Five by five. Let's check the sound. 1 2 1 2. Lost one. This is lost three. Are you lost two? Over. 5 by 5. What's a computer? Computer's getting warm. Uh-oh. And we got that. We got that. Up. Check. 5 by 5. That's not going to go away when I do that. All right, guys, we're good. Here we go. Well, you have to give him a plus for that. At least his imagery is a couple echelons higher than NASA. So, +1. What? The hell? What the hell is this? Planet Peckerhead?
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Don't know. Don't know who he is. And what's up with this music, man? A little over the top, don't you think there, brother?
Oh my.
First thing I figured is just go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and what your area of study is.
Why don't you introduce him? Who the hell are we even talking to? Right? We know this guy over here, Bob, the pseudoscience fallacy guy, but at least you can tell your audience who you're speaking to, for goodness sakes. Not just post it up there. Say, hey, Bob, you numpty dipshit. Then everyone would know who he is.
Or areas of study.
Areas of study. Numpty dipshittery. He's an expert in the use of logical fallacies. I got friggin' encyclopedic volumes on this guy. He's that dumb. He might be dumber than you are. We'll have to evaluate that.
You had a degree in physics or something like that, but that's cool. So you're sort of
universities. Hold on a second, guys.
Seriously.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what your area of study is, or areas of study.
Well, let's see. My name's Bob, and I'm a semi-retired physician.
Semi-retarded? I would take offense to that. I don't think so. I think you're a full retard. And that's been demonstrated.
Got my degree in biology and, of course, medicine.
He's got a degree in medicine, people. I'll tell you what, if you live in the tri-state area, wherever he's at, you need to get the hell out. Quick.
Practiced for many years, and now I'm kind of semi-retired. And
yeah, semi-retarded. But like I said, I think it's full retarded, and that's demonstrated. That is fully demonstrated.
Mostly working with science.
You're working with science. That's an inanimate concept. How the hell can you be working with that? Let me tell you, folks, we're going to be marking down logical fallacies here today. And we'll go with Peckerhead and Bob, and we're going to be every time they state a fallacy, I'm going to stop and I got to mark these down, man, because at the end we're going to tally them up, right, in honor of Bob, the pseudoscience fallacy guy.
And science outreach.
You do science out. You do inanimate concept outreach. That's another reification fallacy. Goodness gracious, man.
I have a backyard observatory that rivals many universities.
Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
And
yep, he's got a backyard observatory. Wonder he's probably out there Googling himself.
I'm thinking seriously about going back to school to get a master's in astrophysics and become the high school teacher that nightmares.
He's going to become a pseudoscientist. He's going to get a master's degree in pseudoscience. Yeah, remember that? That was it. He was bumbling, fumbling, stumbling over back in 2018 on the FED when we busted him there. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, folks. But he's going to go get a master's degree in it. That's going to save him.
Bruh. To school to get a master's in astrophysics and become the high school teacher that nightmares are made of.
yeah, Dunning-Kruger nightmares. Yeah, Freddy's over in the corner belly laughing. Idiot.
Well, why night?
Why?
Bruh.
Nightmares.
Yeah, he's a nightmare. You haven't done your due diligence on this crayon muncher there, Peckerhead.
I'm going to be one of those guys that's going to want to sit down and you're going to learn this stuff, man. And
you're going to learn this stuff, man. You're going to sit him down and open that bet. You're going to use a key. There's logical fallacy key.
I'm going to figure out a way to make you learn it.
Yeah.
You know, I will find that little key that unlocks that little light.
There you go, the logical fallacy key. That'll unlock everything for you, Bob.
That gives you some understanding. And I do.
Understanding of pseudoscience. That'll be helpful.
You know, I do the science education on YouTube mostly.
He does science education on YouTube. What in the world? Science education on what? This is what I'm talking about, people. They're already in a category error. Right? The sphere-tard and flat earth have nothing whatsoever to do with natural science. If he would have brought up, well, I do economics in my spare time and bring that in, it would have had the same relevance. But I don't know. There is no... He doesn't get this after how many years he's been out here? 2018? At least 6 years he's been out here.
Bruh. As practice for that. And I've been pretty successful with it, I think.
What's your measuring stick?
I just enjoy it. You know, I enjoy being a science communicator. And,
God, not another one. We got another Mick West on our hands. Another inanimate concept communicator. That's another fallacy. Unbelievable. There you have it, folks.
I don't know. People tell me I have a knack for it.
You have a knack for what? Reification fallacies.
What?
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's it. That's an in-depth interview technique. This guy's a Rhodes Scholar.
I myself am a science teacher.
What?
What?
He's a science teacher too, this guy. Peckerhead. No way.
I have a degree in biology, but
he's got a degree in biology? From where? Did you get it from the same university Bob did? Mail order. Tuco Community College in Tobago? Biology degree. Jesus. You just stepped from the fire right into the blast furnace there, sunshine. You're too stupid to even realize it. I take biologists with some Chianti and some fava beans. I'll shove that biology degree, the alleged one, so far up your ass the Cola Super Deep Borehole team would never find that monkey, sunshine. You bozo.
I've taught all the sciences.
He's taught all the sciences. I will guarantee you this guy doesn't even know what a scientific hypothesis is. I bet the farm right now. What you guys think? Yeah, I know what you think.
Currently teaching chemistry at the moment.
Chemistry? Yeah, right. So let's get on with this Zwittereye on friggin' interview.
But you, I would have guessed because I didn't know very much, but from what I heard, you know, all the flat Earth debunking.
Flat Earth debunking? Where's that at?
Bruh.
I don't know where that is. Who, what, when, where, why, and how.
And the
Do you speak any English?
and all that. I would have guessed something along the lines of like you had a degree in physics or something like that.
He doesn't need a degree in physics. He already said he was a medical professional. Didn't you listen to him? Or you're just a pretender clown fraud, aren't you? Why would what?
What?
But that's cool. So you're sort of self-taught with the.
He's not self-taught, you numpty dipshit. He just told you he was in the medical. He had medical education. Don't you know that they have to have like at least maybe not even a minor, but they've taken physics courses just depending on what route they took. You don't even know that. He's a pretender clown fraud, folks, right there, right now. He did it himself too. That's what they usually do. Friggin' guy. What a nightmare.
Physics in college.
Yeah, he took physics in college. That's what he's telling you. Look at him.
Well, true.
And
true.
My dad's an engineer. My whole family's engineer.
Engineering's not science. So how's that helping you? Don't know. Just bringing up random shit, I guess. Well, my dad's a basket weaver, and my cousin, he's got a degree in computer engineering, and my sister is a civil engineer. So what? Who cares? It's meaningless.
Years, I just I ended up going this route. But
what route is this?
Yeah, I've learned.
Dumbass cracker route. He definitely went at that route.
Learned from a lot of the best.
He learned from a lot of the best.
Stupid. And I try and absorb things quite well.
Yeah, like silver.
And I seem to have done that.
It seems to be working.
It seems to be working. How is it working, Planet Peckerhead? Can you give an example?
Bruh.
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah, he can agree. What are you agreeing with? He didn't say shit yet.
Hell no.
So with your with the kind of science communication,
inanimate concept communication. Are you sure about that, Peckerhead? You sure you want to go down this road?
That you do, would you say that for the most part what you do is debunk flurfers or
Bob couldn't debunk a soup sandwich.
Or do you kind of just do, is that just kind of a small part of it, but it gets a lot of attention?
Up there he is, Mr. Dumbass, the pseudoscience fallacy guy. I think there's more documentation on his idiot escapades than any other baltard. I mean, the documented ones. Because he's so delusional, he doesn't give a shit. He'll just walk in and make a complete horse's asses out of himself. Like I said, we'll be playing them. There's going to be a few episodes of this, and I'll play a few along the way. And there will be no doubt about it. Oh, God, he's scary.
Or what would you say?
Well, for the last 5 years, I started off in this field because I saw a flat Earth video that said planes had to dip their nose in order to fly around the curve.
What the hell are you shaking your head for? No, what?
And
No, Planet Peckerhead, no, that's not right. Oh my God. Okay. Planet Peckerhead, pay attention. You might want to go here one day and review these. You might get your whole fleet of slobber nurses in on it to help explain some things to you. Let's go to flight, Planet Peckerhead. Here we go. Let's do some edumacation on your dumbass, Mr. No Guy. So, since the Earth is, as we're told, Peckerhead, a sphere 25,000 miles in circumference, radius of 3959 miles, then pilots traveling for 1 hour, this is where it's going to get complicated, at a typical cruising speed of 500 miles an hour. I think we lost Peckerhead already. We'll just keep going for everyone else. To simply maintain altitude, would constantly have to adjust their altitude downwards, numpty dipshit. You know what? To compensate for the curvature and descend on average 2,789 feet every minute. You know, because your sphere tard is curve tarding beneath you. Do you follow those two simple concepts? Now, to negotiate the drop, I really don't care. The plane can belly roll, split S, wing over, tail slide, slow roll, Cuban 8, falling leaf, the chandelier, or the hokey pokey. It doesn't matter. But that plane must descend. And the really important part, everyone on the plane will know it. Is this clear, Smurfers? Let me walk you through it. See how many miles of vertical drop, see, in your religion, every point along a tangent from your feet drops. That's a vertical drops away from you at 8 inches per mile squared. You familiar with that? Probably not geometrically illiterate, all you numpty dipshits. But anyway, we'll still continue. How many miles of vertical drop that's geometric must be negotiated over a distance of 500 miles on a ball with a circumference of 25,000 miles? Answer, 31.7 miles. How many feet are in 31.7 miles, Peckerhead? Answer, 167,376 feet. So, 167,376 feet of vertical drop must be negotiated over the 500 miles on your sphere tard, Peckerhead. So, real world, I'm traveling by commercial plane from Pittsburgh, PA to Atlanta, Georgia for the Super Bowl. This was a few years ago. And they're still in the same places, by the way. At approximate distance, it's 500 miles. So the plane's flying at 500 miles an hour. Guess how long it's going to take to get there, Peckerhead? Take your socks off. You're going to need them to count. So 500 miles distance at 500 miles per hour. Drum roll, please. Travel time of 1 hour. So, how many feet of vertical drop per minute on average needs to be negotiated on my trip, Peckerhead? Total feet vertical drop over 500 miles is 167,376 feet. That hasn't changed. The travel time is 1 hour. We just went through that above. It's a simple calculation, right? 167,376 feet divided by 60 minutes. Answer, 2,789.6 feet of vertical drop per minute. Average must be, no doubt about it, must be negotiated by that plane on my trip. Does this ever happen? No. The sphere is a stone-cold fairy tale, Peckerhead. Now, I got some other examples here, too, where it gets much, much worse. Because if you're traveling much, much further, like 1,000 miles, there's more curvature to negotiate. You follow that? Probably not. Get one of your fleet of slobber nurses to explain it to you, numpty dipshit.
As a pilot...
Oh, God, Bob's a pilot, too. Listen, like I said, get out. Wherever he's living, tri-state, get out. My word, man.
Gotcha, bitch.
You know, I figured, well, I'll get a little model and I'll show him how this works.
He's going to get a little model and show us how it works. I don't know, man.
Stop the cap.
Works. And, because this is something that I do,
Angular size won't give
you
distance.
that'll
You
put an
need
end
to
to
either
it.
know the distance.
Well, actually,
stop.
that's when the fight
Actual
began, and
size.
600 videos
That's what you
later,
need.
Stop!
You don't
Something's
have
playing.
I've kind of become a nightmare to them.
And it was actually
But,
pretty
I kind of got stuck into a rut when
Ah!
I was doing flat Earth debunking. And quite
frankly,
frankly, I'm
No,
not
I'm
really
gonna stop it,
excited
guys. Hold
about
on.
it anymore. I've already addressed all of the arguments several times.
Stop!
Draw a circle with an angle.
What the hell is going on? Hold up, guys.
That you can do nothing with an angle? You can. You can save your life at sea by measuring that angle to the star.
Oh boy.
Communication of an angle that you've measured. That's not doing something with it, right?
I don't know where that is.
You Dumbo, you thick fuck.
I did concede.
Shut up, Howie!
You can do fuck all with an angle.
Hold up, guys. I gotta find out where that's coming from. Sorry about that. I don't know where that's coming from. Let's put that down there. I think I might have saved it. I don't know where that came from. Well, we got a couple hiccups. Let's just work with me. Be patient. All right, let's pull that up. All right, I think we're back. I think we're back on point. Jeez, oh man. I don't know where that, I still don't know where that came from. Oh, wait a second. That's, all right, hold on. Let me get rid of this so that won't happen again. And go back to, that might play too. All right, let's keep it right there. All right, that won't happen again. Sorry about that. Let's pull a couple J's. I think we missed some stuff on this. Shut up. Go back a couple J's. If we double cover it, then that's just the way it goes. Okay, everything looks good. Let's shift you back. Oh, I'm going to have to pull that up again. Put this down. Cut. Okay. Okay. All right. We're good. Here we go.
Well, I'll get a little model and I'll show them how this works. And, because this is something that I do,
Yeah, he posts models and show them how it works. Unbelievable.
That'll put an end to it. Well, actually, that's when the fight began, and 600 videos later.
He's got 600 videos of abject nonsense. Scary. Look, he's laughing about it. My word. This is really deep.
I've kind of become a nightmare to them. But
I'm a nightmare to who?
Stupid.
That's crazy.
Bruh. I kind of got stuck into a rut over on YouTube where I was doing flat Earth debunking.
Bob, you couldn't debunk a soup sandwich. We already been over that. How many times? And it's been demonstrated. You're an idiot.
And quite frankly, I'm not really excited about it anymore.
Well, you got your ass handed to you so many times, you'd figure that you'd leave some point. But you're still here.
I've already addressed all of the arguments several times.
You've already addressed all the arguments several times. That's a baseless assertion, fallacy. Ooh. Another one for you, Bob. That's some bullshit. Can you give us an example?
Come to the conclusion that flat earthers simply are incapable of learning.
Stereotype fallacy. 5 or Bob, you already got 5 in here. So what comes after a stereotype fallacy? Remember I told you. It's either a straw man and or baseless assertion fallacy. You don't need to know that. Essentially, everything from the stereotype fallacy downstream is all fallacious. All of it's horseshit. You got Planet Peckerhead agreeing. Yeah. Clown.
because they always ask the same question.
There's another one. Stereotype. They always ask the same question. What do we always ask?
Again, but they never bother to listen to the answers.
There we go again, another one. Bob, you're racking them up. You're keeping your namesake. I'll tell you that.
So
look, he's shaking his head, or like a damn doofus.
I thought it was kind of a waste of time. So I kind of transformed.
What, after 6 years of getting your ass handed to you, you figured it was a waste of time? Unbelievable.
Formed a little bit. Not only the science education, I'm kind of looking at the psychology.
He's looking at the psychology now. He's going to get a degree in astronomy, pseudoscience, and then back that up with another pseudoscience, psychology. He's going to start to divine the intents and motives of others. These two clowns, man, I'm serious. They're standing outside the carnival tent because that's their true vocation. Guessing people's weights and barking for the yak woman.
Of science denial and these...
Science denial? This subject doesn't have anything to do with science, you dumbass cracker. You'd figure even somebody that's as dumb as a root vegetable would figure that out after 6 years. But nope, not Bob. Here's Bubby.
Conspiracy theories?
The only conspiracy is the heliocentric ball-tard spinning space monkey religion. That's the only conspiracy we got here. Duh.
And, like I did with Caleb the other day, I'm not really interested.
Caleb? Is that the Caleb from Jaren's channel? Is that who he's talking about? Did he have an interaction with him? I don't know about that. Oh, and Caleb, if you're listening to this, I sent you asked me to get in touch with you, and I did. I messaged you on one of the YouTube videos, and I never received a response. Don't worry about that. Most of my posts don't even post under my own videos. But if you're listening to this, if you want to hook up with Nathan or me, then just go on Nathan's shows, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Central, U.S. Central, and just pop into Discord or join QE Live on Tuesdays, every Tuesday at 1 p.m. U.S. Central. Just pop in there, dude. Right? We're not blowing you off. It's just hard to get in touch. But sorry, I digress, people. I wanted to let Caleb know that.
In debunking somebody that thinks the Earth is flat?
We don't think the Earth is flat, Bob. How many times have we told you? We know it for an absolute fact and can demonstrate it. Shit.
I'm more interested in why they think that's a legitimate.
Why they think? We don't think that, Bob.
Bruh.
Jeez, man.
Opinion.
Just agree with them. Yes, agree with them there, Planet Peckerhead.
Have. Or a legitimate point of view.
Sure.
What happened to them to cause...
Where did the black swan touch you, Bubby? That's our question.
Them to go down that route. And that's kind of what interests me right now.
Yeah, because you're a dumbass. And you already got your ass handed to you. You don't know what a circle is. That's clearly established. Just roll back to the beginning of this video. You don't know what circles are. You don't know what triangles are. You don't know what trig is. We're going to be going over that over the next few iterations with this numpty dipshittery. I mean, you're a walking Dunning-Kruger delusional nutbag. It's over.
That's really fascinating because that's what
he's interested in the psychology too. He wants to divine complete strangers' thoughts.
What I try to focus on too.
That's what he focuses on too, Bubby. You got a partner for you.
I'll give the arguments for how we know the Earth can't be flat.
How we know the Earth can't be flat?
What?
What the hell is that?
I mean, it's not even hard to do. You can just look at the angle of the angle that the North Star is in the sky. For
His proof for why the Earth's not flat is the #1 proof for flat Earth. You can't make this up. He uses an elevation angle to prove his sphere-tard. Unbelievable, dude.
What?
Bruh.
You can't make this shit up. Let's roll back. Roll back on 2. I gotta hear that shit again.
For example, or how we know the Earth can't be flat. I mean, it's not even hard to do. You can just look at the angle of the angle that the North Star is in the sky, for example.
Yeah, he did, man. Yep. This is like Stalin trying to prove communism by emphasizing private property ownership and soybean futures contracts. Oh my God, what a dumbass cracker. Hey, retard. You know these elevation angles you just spoke of? They're impossible to get off a sphere-tard. Listen up, Peckerhead.
Okay, to briefly touch on what the guys over at Flat Earth Debate have been saying, we're going to use the exact same examples of the GP positions here. I'm going to look at it from an orthographic view. Okay, if we're standing here on the Earth, this is the angle to the celestial.
See, this is an elevation angle off a sphere-tard, ball-tard. Pay close attention.
Body. Let's take a line from our position, representing the horizon. The angle formed here is definitely not 90 degrees. And even at the position where it meets the Earth, you can't have a 90-degree angle to a curved surface.
Did you hear that, Peckerhead?
And AutoCAD will actually verify this, because if I choose the angular dimension command and I pick this line and this line, it will give me an angle between them. If I try to pick this line and this arc, it says here, object selected is not a line.
Object selected is not, it won't give you an answer. It's like dividing by 0. Your IQ? In fact, it's worse than undefined. It's a geometric train wreck. But you just use it as a proof for your sphere-tard, ball-tard. You're a special kind of retard.
Stupid.
That's all I need for that. Man, are you dumb. Jesus.
Is a very simple one to do. But
it's a very simple one to do. Okay, thank you, retard.
Also, I very much try to focus on what people are saying, why they're saying it, and how they got there.
That's what he's focused on as a science teacher. Divining the who, what, when, where, whys, and hows. Like I said, he's in charge of a carnival tent. Maybe he can graduate to being a pixie dust spreader on a tilt-a-whirl. You never know. We can hold out hope.
So I try to break down the logic of what they're saying. And
you try to break down the... I bet she doesn't know what logic is. Guarantee it.
a lot of my live streams and debates as well. So
does he do debates? I'm pretty unfamiliar with this crayon muncher. You can ask, I don't know. Who is he? I've never seen him out there anywhere. The only time I seen your dumb ass is when Nathan pulled you up on one of his streams. I'd never heard of you before, so whatever. They're bound. I want you to continue to do debates, okay? We need material.
So I think that's, and the psychology of it interests me too. I've read some books on, a lot of it's kind of like along.
I've read some books on, that's a sentence fragment. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Get a grip.
Political and religious lines.
Political and religious lines. This argument is about geometry, you clueless clown. What the hell are you on about?
Bruh. Stupid.
But that kind of thinking spills over into a lot of this other stuff.
And that kind of thinking spills over into a lot of this other stuff. We love your meticulous attention to excruciating detail. OCD-like.
Flat earthers, although they
Stereotype fallacy. I guess the disease is spread to him. Well, what do we got? Everything downstream is what? Say it with me now. You got it. Fallacious.
Say they hate the government. They tend to have very, like...
Hate the government? I'm a flat earther. I don't hate the government. Never said I hated them. See, that's why stereotypes are fallacious. Peckerhead, you get it? Probably not. Somebody single one of his slobber nurses.
Right-wing Christian views at
What?
the same time. So that tracks.
cashing their government checks. Yeah.
What? What the? What?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they hate the government. They hate the government.
Stereotype fallacy again, Bob. Thank you. We all know what's going to happen now.
They hate government services that other people get, is what they...
That's what we talk about all the time. For the past 8 years on Nathan's show and on my QE Live, that's what we talk about. We talk about hating the government and then hating, people casting checks from the government. That we go on and on about it. We get dizzy with it. Morons.
It's a very specific thing. But, so on TikTok, I decided
Oh, Bob's on TikTok now. He's graduated.
really wasn't going to do any debunking.
Bob, you couldn't debunk a soup sandwich. We've already been over that a number of times.
So what you will see over here is me dissecting the arguments, and you will...
Dissecting what arguments? You couldn't dissect a bread box. Everyone that can fog a mirror is well aware of this. Does he think he's cloaked? He's that delusional? And what the hell are they talking about? What is going on here? I don't get it. Why go on here and embarrass yourself like this, Planet Peckerhead? What do you think that this is doing? Huh? Just showing you as Sally's. That's it. Color commentating. You might want to get with Mind Shock. This is like an incoherent color commentary about the vagaries and the horse shit of Spiritardia. That's all this is.
Also see me doing the science.
He's doing science. He's doing the science. That doesn't have anything to do with this topic. Why don't you try doing a circle, Bob?
That allows you to actually debunk these things. And
debunk what? This isn't a scientific topic. This is like taking the GNP of Zimbabwe and trying to debunk the Declaration of Independence. That's what this is like, man. It's fucking stupid.
Bruh.
And, like I do it myself. I've personally measured the curvature of the earth in my backyard. I have a...
What?
half-mile long lake. I've measured the rotation of the earth.
He's measured the rotation of the earth. How the hell did you do that? With that half-mile long lake in your backyard? What?
What?
I'm going to be doing Earth, Moon, Earth bounces to measure the distance.
Earth, Moon, Earth bounces to measure distance. We can't wait for that, Bob. I think I have a number of videos on that horse shittery on my channel. Just type it. I think it was with McBugger Eater. Just type in McBugger Eater and you'll get the gist of all that nonsense.
To the moon. Using ham radio tonight.
You're using... Wait a second. Did he say he was using... Let's go back. Did he say he was using ham radio for Earth, Moon, Earth bounces and shit? Or did he just transition non sequitur like? Let's go back. We'll do 2 5s. That's a full J. Let's see what the hell he says.
I'm going to be doing Earth, Moon, Earth bounces to measure the distance to the moon. Using ham radio tonight. I track the...
Using ham radio tonight? There was no he just transitioned right into the next topic. That didn't make any damn sense. What are you using? You're definitely not using ham radio. That was pretty friggin' creepy.
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
The ISS and verified its position. And
verified the ISS's position. How the hell did you do that?
Speed.
And it's speed.
You know, these are things that I can do. I'm capable of doing here.
He's capable of doing. Really? Wouldn't you need to know the distance of it? Yeah, you think? I don't know.
And
he's agreeing with him. Yep. He could do it. The ISS up in Narnia. Yep.
You know, this is good information. I've got a couple of videos coming out this week that you know, are not there necessarily to disprove the flat Earth. It's there to just demonstrate the fact that, you know, this only can occur on a spherical Earth.
What can only occur on a spheritard? Did he even say it? Was he referring to his ISS horse shit? Who knows?
Yeah.
And-
Yeah. It's a.
Yeah. Go ahead and agree with him. Yeah, go ahead and enable the mentally handicapped up here. There, Peckerhead.
The observations we make preclude a flat Earth.
The observations they make preclude a flat Earth.
Bruh.
What observations might those be? Oh, that's right. Your elevation angle argument.
in every way, yet they
in every single way are all our observations. That's what does it for us.
Shut your fucking mouth.
They still come up with things to say.
So he said that they still come up with things to say. That's his conclusionary remark from his incoherent dumbass premises that was utterly meaningless.
Have you been the target of?
Oh, that's another stereotype fallacy. Hold on, folks. I gotta mark that down. I think I may have missed a few. That it's gonna happen. You guys, I think you guys understand though. All right, let me go back. Let's pull a fiver.
Come up with things to say. Have you been the target of flat earthers?
Target? Well, yeah, he's come out in the Thunderdome, so he's fair game. So we've crushed him. What is this appeal going to be? I got a little tear in my eye.
I didn't even realize this, but there are a couple of flat earthers that have been making videos about me on YouTube for months.
Really, for months? Has he been out here for months, guys? He must be for months. I think I know Nathan did. He made a rebuttal video to your nonsensical horse shit. Yeah, I known that, but like I said, I don't know him from Adam.
And I had no idea until only a couple of weeks ago.
Well, people are, if you're gonna say stupid shit and you come out in the Thunderdome, you're gonna get corrected. I don't know. Is this shocking to you? I mean, what is your damn problem, dude?
Bruh.
Oh yeah, all the time. Not only have they made videos, they've threatened to have me shot.
Oh, that's two stereotype fallacies. Thanks, Bob. They and they.
God.
Oh yeah, I've been.
What did it? Hold up, let's catch the whole thing.
Not only have they made videos, they've threatened to have me shot.
They Really? Oh, we're gonna get into this. I'm a flat earther, and I've never threatened you. Ever. Right? So you're gonna start to play this poisoning of the well fallacy that all flat earthers are the bad guys, right? I think this started off with Brian Mullen. Back in the day, from idiot globetards that knew Brian was handing them their ass, and they almost got him fired. Everyone is aware of this, Bob, back in the day. So I don't know what you're doing. This is utterly meaningless anyway. This is soap opera Keller commentary. That's all this is. Just moving away from their spheretard. That's it. It's pathetic.
Oh yeah, I've been.
They've tried to,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Shut up, Peckerhead.
Tried to dox me. They've published my office and home address.
He's like that. That's happened to a lot of people in flat Earth, including me. What's your point?
Wow.
Things like that.
Wow, that's just amazing, huh, Peckerhead? I mean, you idiots never done that. No, that never happened. What the hell is going on here?
What? This is the type of community you're dealing with. These are the type.
Yeah, this is the type of community. Yes, you idiot baltards. Yeah, you sent the first shots across the bow. Are you surprised that it come back on you? I mean, I can't confirm that these things happened or not. They probably did. I never did anything like that. I would never do it. Right? That doxing is stupid shit. It's 2-7 offsuit stuff. But we've confirmed baltards doing it. That's for sure.
Of people.
Yeah.
So when you destroy them,
you couldn't destroy a soup sandwich, Bob.
Destroy them, they strike out like petulant children.
You talk, Bob. You speak any English and shit.
Do you speak any English?
Yeah, they're not.
And
quite right.
it's kind of fun.
A lot of fun, Bob, getting doxxed, I guess. See, his conclusion was non sequitur. That's kind of fun, getting threatened to be shot. But like I said, it's all stupid. What are they going for here? Showing what dumbasses they are? Little color commentary sallies? Idiots.
Are there any of the sort of well-known ones that you think are actually full of shit? They don't even believe what they're...
Yeah, do you know of any unknown people that you have divined their beliefs of there, Bob? You know.
Saying. I've had a lot of people tell me that
Uh-oh. Who?
Nathan Oakley doesn't think the Earth is flat.
He's had a lot of people tell him that Nathan Oakley doesn't believe the Earth is flat.
Bruh.
What does that? Are you going to conclude anything from that, rocket surgeon?
And I kind of, I've listened to very little of him because I don't have the patience, and
Really? It sounds like you've listened a lot to him.
I don't care. But from what I've heard,
it sounds like you do care.
He really sounds like somebody that doesn't believe what he's saying.
He really sounds, but you had other people tell you that he did that's twice removed. What are you that retarded? Is that your standard of evidence, of divination evidence, of complete strangers' beliefs? Look at this fucking retard, man. Thanks for confirming.
Bruh.
Oh, of course he doesn't. Do you know?
Look at Bob. Of course he doesn't. He's confirmed complete strangers' beliefs.
Hell no.
Ranty Flat Earth?
No.
Ranty Flat Earth? Why are you going to bring up Ranty? That imbecile.
Ranty was a really big flat earther, made a lot.
Really big? I don't think so. He is an imbecile.
A lot of videos and such that had a come to Jesus moment, and
he had a come to doofus moment,
and realized that this was all crap. He was in the
This was all crap. Great. That we love that detail, Bob. Yep. So does Peckerhead. Look at him laughing. Doesn't even know him.
inner circle there.
Ranty was never in the inner circle there. I marked him nearly immediately and told him to his face that he should be hung by a fucking yard arm until dead. Because I knew he was a terrorist sympathizer right off the bat. Now, you can confirm that. Just ask anybody in FED. They know the story.
And, he came on out and said, these guys, he's talked about it. These guys know full well the earth isn't flat. It's a...
Really? So secondhand information from another imbecile divining people's intents and motives and what their beliefs are. This is strong to quite strong evidence.
Nathan Oakley is a trained actor. You know that, right?
Oh, we got, yeah. Nathan, they even said that on the video in the beginning. Remember? This is the ad hoc. These are ad hoc fallacies. Yeah, he made a mention. He's really got his panties in a bunch over Nathan being an actor.
That was what his degree in was, theater.
So what? What's his favorite color? Is there a problem with that?
I don't know very much about him, but yeah.
Yeah, he's a voice actor in the UK.
What the hell is a voice actor?
Bruh.
And, you know, he's trained in theater.
Oh, man.
So what?
And he's got a...
But, you
I
know,
can't
this is...
stand listening to him.
And now he says, I can't stand listening to him. Didn't he just say before that he didn't listen to him? You just contradicted yourself, you retard.
Bruh.
That's what I say, folks. Just let them speak. Because they don't remember the horse shit that they came out of their mouth previously, and then they contradict themselves later. He's just a dumbass. Just your average skanking foul baltard. You think things are going to work out for you out here?
Stupid.
Oh, boy. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right.
To him. The fact that he's a voice actor, that's
Oh, my God. Now that he's a voice actor, oh, my God. He must now truly not believe the earth is flat.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob says yeah. Idiots.
But typically what they do is they come up...
Stereotype fallacy. You know what's coming.
with a persona, and then they promote it, and then...
That's two more. Each instance is its own offense.
And people throw the money. There are two types of people in the flat earth.
So there's two types of people in flat earth. All right? Two types. See what they are.
There are those that sell T-shirts, and there are those that buy them.
And so they buy. Wow, yeah, that was hard to get there, Planet Peckerhead. So there's one that sells T-shirts. I sold some T-shirts, but I was pretty long in the tooth. That was 4 years after I was already out here, though. So, and then you got people that buy the T-shirts. What do you have in Globetardia?
And they are T-shirt sellers, and that's all they do.
That's all they do. All right, thank you. Another fallacy, stereotype.
You know, all flat earthers are dishonest, if only to the...
All flat earthers are dishonest. Oh, God. There's another one. Can you prove that, Bob?
Themselves, and some are a little bit more dishonest than others.
So there's levels of dishonesty. Eh? Is that what you're going for here? Fucking bozo.
What?
And
Peckerhead says, huh. Makes sense to you, right? What a bunch of numpty dipshits.
You know, I've just kind of broken them down into a few tiers.
Wait a second. There were two types just a minute ago. Now you got a few tiers? Unbelievable, man.
What the hell did you just say?
That's what he just said. You heard him. He said there were two types of flat earthers. Now he's going to break them down into tiers. There better be friggin' two, Bob.
You know, there's your top tier flurf daddies.
Your top tier flurf daddies. I like that, by the way. Flurf daddies. All right.
And then your second tier. You know, your second tier, and then your third tier.
Whoa, hold on, bruh.
Bruh.
You can't have two types and then three tiers.
Stop the cap.
You little weasel. Look at you, you little fucking weasel. I can see it in your eyes. You're a fucking bitch.
Oh, man. All right. I got to take a break, man. This is getting a little bit long. I got to check back at the homestead and see what's going on back there, man. We'll get back to it. Take a break. All right. Let's see who we got in here. We got, yes. Only one super chat. Super fluid. Super molid. All right, so we don't have to go through those. All right, you folks enjoying yourself out there? Yeah, this is pretty funny. We'll take a break in place. Some order in here. So we get a few people in here, 75 people. All right. A lot of you guys are remaining quiet. Chat's not going all that fast, which maybe is a good thing. Hello to everyone out there. I'm not going to go through chat and say hello. You can forget that shit. I'll just do an overarching hello. Like, hello out there. Yep, the spotlight's on chat for this moment. Yeah, until we roll back into land of stupidity. I'll tell you right now, folks, I'm getting a mite peckish already. It happens with these 4 o'clock ones, right? Ahoy hoy. What happens with these 4 o'clock episodes is I start to work out like at 1:30, and then it work out up until about 30 or 45 minutes before the show. Then I try to get a good snack before the show starts. Well, thank you. Yep, thanks for a good show, QE. Appreciate it, Adam. And my blood sugar circles the drain the whole time I'm here. That's what happens, man. Sorry, maybe I'm setting myself up for failure. That could be the case. But that's just how the cookie crumbles, as they say. But it's a good time for me to do the show. At 4 o'clock, it's not too late, right? So that's what's happening here. Blood sugar starts to wane. But we're gonna continue. I don't know how long we're gonna go. We'll just go for how long I go. How about that? Hey, QB, lumpy gas in a vacuum. Yep. Paraplegic, yeah. You made a pretty good. Where did I see that comment? You made a comment to me earlier today. Somewhere I seen it. What the heck did you say? It was hilarious. Caught me off guard. Usually people don't do that, but that one was pretty funny. Can't remember exactly what it was. What did you say, Paraplegic Coffee? Sent a mess, not a personal message. You just put it on. It was in Discord. Oh, I know. Because I started putting Sydney, Australia time. You wanted Pakistani and Japan time on there. That's pretty good, man. Touche. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Yeah, he did. Flatsy, it was hilarious. Yeah, this is as far I'm going to go for the previews. I'm just going to put US, UK, and Sydney. All right? That's as far as I'm going. And I was in 24/7, and our brothers in Australia had a legitimate complaint that I never put the time for them. It was like I was dissing them. I wasn't. I love those guys down there, so I told them, oh, yeah, I'm going to put it in there from now on. Little work on my part, but not an issue. All right. Let me see if I can't get this thing lined up again. We only had one snafu, which is pretty good if you see the amount of stuff I got going on here. Let's get this going. No, I'm learning lessons. This is on-the-job training. So let's get that going. That's going to go down anyway. So what I'm going to have to do, head and stick you guys. That's a good thing to stick them over there. Get that out of the way quick. It'll save me those Skype calls. All right, let's see what we get. How you guys liking the soundboard? Shout out to people that nitrified me on 24/7. They nitrified me for 3 months. Who was? I marked them down too. I was going to shout them out. Question is, where did I put it? Did want to shout him. Damn, where did I put that thing? Hold on. Oh, I got it. So it's obvious it be Gears, who gave me the super chat earlier. Shout out Gears. He's all over this, by the way. And Matrix. Those three guys nitrified me on Discord to bring you the soundboard. So I'm enjoying the soundboard. I got to learn to be more disciplined with it. I got to learn where these things are, because I wish I could set it up in an order that makes sense to me. It's just put together. It's like a gobbledygook, and I got to search for them, right? So maybe I can get with somebody who knows what they're doing with this, and we can construct this better. I don't see where there's any way to categorize it, but I could be missing something. But it's a pain in my ass. All right, everything looks good. What happens if I do that? Yeah, it takes it away. I figured as much. All right. Give me a couple seconds here. Oh, it's 5:22 too. We got to get going. All right, let's see how far we get. Here we go.
The second tier kind of
yeah, we're on the tiers, right? From there's 2 types of flat earthers and 3 tiers.
Bruh.
You know, the Flurf Daddies kind of come up with the idea.
I do like that, the Flurf Daddies. I like that.
Is like this big thing about, Quantum Eraser and his...
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's right. I wasn't ready for that. Nathan played little bits and pieces of this. That's what led me to do this whole thing. And, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, too funny.
We have to use my scientific method.
Yeah, my scientific method, dude.
What?
And these guys think it's my scientific method. You can't make this shit up.
Or else it's pseudoscience.
It is pseudoscience. Because it's not my scientific, it's the scientific method. I just educated your dumb asses on it. Because you didn't know what it was. Obviously, you still don't know what it is. He doesn't know what it is, that's for sure.
The one that developed that.
Yes, it's my scientific method. So everyone knows that I, Quantum Eraser, developed the scientific method back in the early 1600s.
Nathan Oakley is another one. Austin Witsit.
Wait, what? Austin what? What did you say? Let's go back. Austin what?
Nathan Oakley is another one. Austin Witsit.
Do you speak any English?
Witsit? You guys know Witsit gets it?
Yeah, dipshit. Yeah, I typically call him dipshit.
He's a Flurf Daddy.
No, he's not a Flurf Daddy. No, he's a redheaded stepchild. He's definitely not a Flurf Daddy.
He's a Flurf Daddy.
No, he's not.
And actually comes up with original thought. And then you have your second tier.
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Flurfs. And those are the people that rather, they have a Flurf Daddy and they sit down.
They have a Flurf Daddy. Oh, man.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Bruh.
And they kind of
look at idiots getting a kick out of Peckerhead down there.
Faithfully reproduce that Flurf Daddy's arguments.
This is just the incoherent color commentary, right? Nothing to do with their sphere tard. Just talking about people. Like a couple of biddies, out there in Florida with their hats on and just gossiping. Color commentating. That's it. That's all we got here. What do you two bozos think this is doing for you? I'd like to know that. I mean, this is really pathetic. I want to thank you for doing it. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah. That was deep.
look at, somebody like Caleb, his flurf daddy is
His flurf daddy. There must be Caleb and Bob, the pseudoscience fallacy guy, had to have an interaction here recently. He keeps on bringing them up.
Eric Dubay. All right.
That makes
and
sense.
he literally repeats the arguments that Eric Dubay made.
What arguments are those? Can you provide any evidence of this besides just baseless assertion fallacies attacking the person? You can do that just once.
He does also use a little bit of Austin Whitsitt.
So what?
DITRH, Weiss, is kind of like an Eric Dubay devotee.
That's what I'm talking about. Just these old biddies, just gossiping. No substance, nothing. They're morons. Look, they're both retarded. Look at them.
His big claim to fame is he came up with this little app for your phone.
So Weiss, part of the scammers, the treasonous, treacherous traitor, Whitsitt and David Weiss, the scammers. So one of the scammers came up with a phone app. And?
But, those are...
That's it.
Bruh.
The second tier flirts. And the third tier...
They're second tier flirts. Remember, there's two types, but here we go with another tier.
Flirts, which is the lowest tier and the most common, are the ones that just watch videos and put out a mixtape of derp.
Like what? Who are you talking about? This is utterly meaningless. How did this prove you're spheretard?
And, it really has no, they always ask the same question.
Sentence fragment. They always ask. Here's another fallacy. Guess what that one is?
And, they never listen to any of the answers. So I already...
Did he say the question? Let's go back. Let's pull Jay.
Bruh.
And, it really has no, they always ask the same questions.
The same questions. Can you give us one?
And, they never listen to any.
They never listen. There's, I guess, another fallacy. They never listen. Can you provide an example?
The answer. So I already know all the arguments, the questions. I know the...
He already knows all the arguments. Yeah, right. He knows how to train wreck himself. That's
tobacco
for sure.
script. I know.
What the fuck did he say? Sorry, folks. Fiber.
The answer. So I already know all the arguments, the questions. I know the tobacco script.
Tobacco script? What the hell is he talking about?
Bruh.
I know the 5 characteristics of science denial. But
he knows the 5 characteristics of science denial. The science doesn't have anything to do with this topic. He would have said he knew the 5 greatest medieval painters. It would have had just as much relevance to this topic. I mean, he's a moron.
By Lee McIntyre.
And Lee McIntyre is probably another moron.
I already know their arguments.
You already know whose arguments? Lee's arguments? Who are you talking about? Did you go with the poor transition again? And you said they again, too. Oh, boy, Bubby. Bobberoonie, you're not doing well on the fallacy front. But your namesake's still intact.
Which is why, Caleb didn't present any problem the other day.
Here we go with Caleb again.
I've already heard them all.
Yeah.
Caleb probably handed him his ass. That's why he's butthurt. Look at him.
They are as predictable as they are stupid.
They are as predictable as they are stupid. So that's fallacies. What the hell are you doing?
Do you know who's...
What the hell is that?
Bruh.
What is this, man? What do you think, you're Batman or something?
Gotcha, bitch.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Who's the guy? Who's the guy that in all...
What the hell's going on?
All the thumbnails on YouTube.
Well, there's hearts going out of his nose. Out the bridge of his nose? What the hell does that mean? What the hell is going on out here?
What?
Wearing sunglasses that show the flat Earth.
Nathan Thompson.
Yes. So I don't know. Do you know who Kent Hovind is?
Yeah, we know who Kent Hovind is. He's one of your brethren. He's a fellow spheretard. So what the hell are you going to do with this? Who knows?
Oh, yeah, I know who Kent Hovind is.
Yeah. Yeah. He's one of your brethren. One of your dumbass brethren.
Yeah, he's on TikTok now too.
Hey, he's on TikTok now too. And his favorite color is blue. That's what my subscribers need to know.
Apparently.
Mr. Scientist that wears a white lab coat he didn't earn? That guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy?
Scientist.
Scientist with the quote marks again. He's a spheretard. He's one of your brethren, for goodness sakes. You gonna roll him under the bus, eh? All right.
He has a PhD, but it's in like theology or something.
There you go.
But have you seen
him?
him?
He went to a Bible college in a mall.
Yeah.
To be honest,
probably an unaccredited one. Have you?
Probably. That's what I would suspect from spheretards.
You seen him do his whack and atheist with the SpongeBob thing?
What the hell are we on this? What are you on about, dude?
Yeah.
Nathan Thompson or Thomas, whatever.
That Thomas or whatever.
He does that same thing, but I don't know who did it first.
What? Who did what first? What on earth do we got going on here? You guys are doofuses, man. Go on.
So it's funny because I wonder who's... You talked about that they just copy other people. They have a...
Who are they? There you go. They just copy. Who are they? Who's copying off a spheretard? Ken Hovind.
Daddy. So I don't know if Thompson's daddy is Hovind, who...
Thompson's daddy's Hovind. What the hell is he on about, man?
Bruh.
For as stupid as Hovind is, he doesn't think...
Hold up a second. 1 second. I'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, I'm back. Darn cat's hungry. He's mighty peckish, man. Let me pull a let's pull a J. Let's catch me back up. I forgot what they were talking about.
That they just copy other people. They have a daddy. So I don't know if Thompson's daddy is Hovind.
Oh, that's right.
Who, for as stupid as Hovind is, he doesn't think the Earth is flat.
Yeah, he's one of your brethren, like I told you.
But it would be funny if they were stealing his argument.
Who was stealing what? Kent Hovind's argument? Argument for what? What the hell are you on about? Who knows, man? He's just making shit up.
Bruh.
But I mean, either way,
they did because Hovind's been.
They did. Thanks a lot. They did what? What? Who are they?
Doing that for years, and I've never seen.
They've been doing that for who the hell knows who's what in the world are you two bozos even talking about?
Nathan Thompson do it until you just told me about it.
I've only seen him do it.
I don't think he developed it.
I saw him do it once. I was watching a modern day.
Well, do what once? Do what? Like a play or something, or some type of What on earth?
A debate video the other day, and it was like a 3-year-old video.
Modern day debate. I'll bet you this idiot thinks that modern day debate is like a debating channel and shit. How much you want to bet?
So that's what I saw.
What do you say? Pull up 5. Let's get the conclusion from this riveting discussion.
I saw him do it once. I was watching a modern day debate video the other day, and it was like a 3-year-old video. So that's what I saw.
So that's what I saw. That's his conclusion of the incoherent drivel for the last 3 minutes.
What?
Yeah, Hogan's been doing it for years.
Yeah, he's been doing it like since the 80s.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, he's one of your brethren. So you're dragging him under the bus? Okay, fair enough.
He took a brief stint to serve a jail sentence. So that
What are you talking over each other for?
was nice. We had a nice break.
Well, yeah, that's his personal life. Let's leave that out of it, you know?
We can do that. I don't really even want to talk about the guy.
You don't even really want to talk. You've been talking about him for 3 damn minutes. What the hell are you? What?
Because you drive.
He just contradicts himself. He's just a dumb fuck. Thanks, by the way.
Makes me crazy.
He drives him crazy too. Everyone's driving Peckerhead crazy. That's what it seems like. But that's what he saw.
So I figured what we could do here is, I don't know how long this will go for, but I figured
hopefully a long time. we need this material.
Enemy spotted. I'd want to have a conversation about how you deal with flurfers.
How you deal with flurfers? Not well. There, Peckerhead.
And like what I want to see if I can talk to you about is debunking some of their new claims, because you've probably noticed they now try to sound smart.
Oh, that's too foul. That's stereotypes. Did you hear him? The they's in there? I probably missed a few of them. That's all right. It's going to be a big friggin' number anyway. You know what's coming next.
Saying things like...
You found new claims?
Well, this stuff like the toroidal plane of inertia.
The toroidal plane of inertia? What? What's it got you chasing your tails after that, though? Hilarious.
And we see in Euclidean geometry and like bullshit like that. I never heard that.
We see in Euclidean geometry. What?
That stuff years ago. It's more recent, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, you know, one of the quests that I have is always, are there any new flurf arguments out there? Now, toroidal field.
Are there, one of the new quests that you're on, are there any new flurf arguments out there? What? This is just basic geometry. There aren't any arguments. Just geometry, guys. Duh.
Bruh. Fields go back to Witsit.
Yes.
You know, the hyperbolic geometry of sight.
Hyperbolic geometry of sight. What are these guys now? Ophthalmologists and shit. Who knows? They're delusional.
You know, somebody found an article, you know, from years ago about it in neuro-ophthalmology.
Say that? Did he say that right? Neuro-ophthalmology? Is that what you said, Bob?
Found an article, you know, from years ago about it in neuro-ophthalmology.
Well, yeah, I struggled with that one. Like Signet Octaris.
Do you speak any English?
All right. Do you know how we see?
Bruh.
Well, I mean, I know how. I know.
That's a hard one. Our eyes?
How a retina works, but the light coming from us travels in straight lines.
Ooh, that's going to be problematic for you there, numpty dipshit. You don't do refraction? You're gonna rue the day you said that.
Yeah, but the bottom.
Yeah, but the what?
Bottom line is we don't see with our eyes.
What the hell, dude?
Gotcha, bitch.
You know what, dudes, I'm getting hungry, and this is about to get really good. So guess what? We're gonna stop it right here for today. How you like that? How you like me now? Huh? Because I am getting hungry, and this is about to get good. Let's head back. Oh boy. Into the break. Who's your flurf daddy? Oh boy. Yeah, this is retarded. But like I said, it's up to this way. It's been pretty darn good. But we're gonna go echelons above stupidity now. They're gonna go full retard. Thank you, Daddy. I don't think so. Too funny, man. These guys are a hoot, though. Divergent Joy. Is Casey Industry? Is that Caleb? Great to see you, Caleb. Welcome, sir. I think you mentioned. I did mention him. Where is he? Is he in chat? Let's scroll up and find Casey Industry. He must be. I'm not gonna search you out. I'll take Divergent Droid's word for it. Yeah, if you're here, man, like I said, I did message you back on one of the videos, but I caveated and said, listen, even on my videos these days, if I post a comment, there's no guarantee that it's going to show up. It's just the way they've been censoring me for about, I don't know, 3.5, 4 years now, even on my own videos. So what I was talking about, Caleb, just jump on Discord. You have to be in Discord. Just jump on one of Nathan's shows, 8 p.m. U.S. Central, every day, Monday through Friday. Jump on, Discord. It's Flat Earth Debate Discord. And you could get at the bottom of his videos. Yeah, there you are, Casey. Gotcha. Yeah. At the bottom of his videos, in the description box and in mine, there's a link to the server. So you can go in there and Righteous Force will hook you up. So yeah, come on in there, man. It would be good to talk to you. All right, let's see what I got here. I think I got rid of one. Did I get rid of that? All right, listen up, folks. We're going to end it here. There's going to be more episodes. Keep a weathered eye and a weathered ear out. All right? Sorry for the little snafu earlier. There's going to be growing pains with this. Like I said, it's on the job training. I'll get better familiarized with the way it rolls, and it's nothing but better from here. This wasn't all that bad though, man. You have to admit. So yeah, hey guys, we'll catch you on the flip side. I hope you had some good entertainment tonight. The treatments usually are, and I enjoy doing them. So appreciate it. Catch you on the flip side. QE out.
Bob, answer one question for me, right? Is a circle two-dimensional or three-dimensional?
Excuse me?
Is a circle two-dimensional or three-dimensional?
A circle is a section of a sphere.
What the hell did you just say?
A circle is a section of a sphere.
Is a circle two-dimensional?
A circle is just simply. I'm not here to define geometric terms.
Yeah, because you don't know them, because you're a fucking idiot.
Wow. Ryan, I'm not here to define geometric terms for you.
You're a fucking idiot.
What a circle is.
That's right. You don't know geometry at all.
Is a circle a two-dimensional or a three-dimensional object?
You can have circles on both.
Are you high right now?
You can have circles on both.
Oh,
You can have circles on both. A circle is a section of a sphere. You can have circles on both.
Are you serious? Are you
Ba 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 Baruni.
Ba 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 Baruni.
Ba Baruni. You are so loony. Ba Baruni. You got me laughing and a rolling, smirking and a scoffing. Ba Baruni. Ba 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 Baruni.
You are so dumb. Damn.